Hey, what's going on, guys? Rob from ClicksGeek, and today I got something really cool for you, okay? This is a real estate investor, right? These guys have been taking a bat to the knees this the last year or two. So this is a really cool lead generation technique we've pulled out with Google Ads here for real estate investors. And I want to walk you through exactly how we did it, how we are doing it, and how you can copy this and do this for yourself as well. Okay, guys, so there's a couple of things to note before we even get into any of this. And that is real estate investing and getting real estate investor leads with Google Ads takes time. Okay, this is not a first 30-day thing. We found that real estate investor campaigns take around 90 days for this to get dialed in. So you're not going to have results like this in the first 30 days. It's not possible. Okay, at least with quality leads. And another thing, number two, we found that search partners was driving absolute dog shit traffic and leads. So we turned off search partners for this client, and the quality of the lead increased significantly, as well as the volume. All of that is much better now. So two things, right? It takes 90 days to dial these campaigns in, and don't use search partners because search partners is sending shitty quality traffic. And if you are a real estate investor, you want us to clone this campaign and roll it out in your location and generate real estate investor leads, then go to the application link in the description below this video and you can apply to work with us, assuming your location is not taken. And one more thing to note too, this guy is in a gigantic location, okay? And that's why this works so well. So the bigger your location you're going after, the more easily and faster you're going to ramp up and get success. I think this guy's in like 22 counties across the country, or at least on the west coast of the country, I believe. So let's get right into it. Big budget, $417 a day. I think that's 5 days a week. Could be 6. So he's got a budget. You don't need $400 a day to be successful in this space. Obviously, the more money you have, the faster you can gather data and optimize. But you can be successful with 150, I would say, minimum a day for real estate investing, because the cost per clicks are just high. There's just nowhere around it. So if we go over here, you'll see clicks, 137, impressions, 2,563. 5.35% click-through rate, which I'm okay with. It's over 5%. Average cost per click is $80, which is total insanity, but don't let that scare you. The cost per lead is what matters, not the cost per click. He spent almost $11,000 in the last 30 days. He's gotten 52 real estate investor leads at a cost per lead of $211, which is right on par with where these guys usually are, about $200 a lead with Google Ads. It's expensive. There's no way around it, you know. And the conversion rate, 37%, almost 38%. And they have about a 38% impression share, which is good because, you know, you got to be realistic. We can't bid aggressively. We can't spend more than $80 a click, right? I mean, we got to be realistic here. We don't want to skyrocket our cost per lead, or, you know, we got to balance all that. We got to balance the cost per lead with the lead volume. All right, 52 leads a month. $200 a lead. I mean, that's pretty awesome for real estate investing because these are very, very high quality leads. If we go into the campaign, you'll see here we have a TCPA set 220, and we have all of our ad groups. It's actually 23 of them. So let's go more. Here's all Google's recommendations that we want to never implement. Companies that buy houses, buy my house. I need to sell my house fast. We buy houses, sell my house fast. Cash for homes, right? Sell house as is. Let's sort by conversions. Buy my house, 17 leads. Companies that buy houses, 14 leads. I need to sell my house fast, 11 leads. Cheap too, $100 a lead. Damn. Sell my house fast, 1 lead, $500. So that's something that our optimization team will go through and probably drop that because that's dragging up the overall cost per lead. So now if we cut that out, that's going to drastically reduce our client's cost per lead. But that's part of the optimization process, and I don't want to step on their toes. And then we have a couple of geo ad groups: Dallas, Fort Worth, Seattle, Portland, bunch of other ones. So very basic ad groups. If we go into the keywords, we're using exact and phrase match only. I highly recommend, if you're going after real estate investor leads in Google, that you do not use broad match, because you're going to get all kind, even with a gigantic, I think there's a negative list in this account of like 10,000, 12,000. Even with a list that big, if you use broad match keywords, you're going to get really bad traffic. So keep that in mind. So here's all the keywords we're going after. Again, nothing crazy. We Buy Ugly Houses is a trademark term. So if you do go after that traffic, make sure at all costs you do not use that keyword in your ads or on your landing page, right? It's trademarked. You can't use it, but the traffic's fine. So that's pretty much it. Those are all of our bunch of one-off leads here. Companies that buy houses quickly. I mean, these are great keywords. So let's actually see where all this traffic is coming from, because now I'm curious. Wait for advanced bid adjustment here. Cheap leads. Yep, mobile only. That's what I thought. So we're only going after cell phone traffic for this campaign. I believe the reason we were doing that is we found that desktop traffic just never converts well for this niche. I don't know why. It just never worked for us. So we just stopped even bothering going after it. So keep that in mind when you're running these campaigns. If you're trying to base off of what we're doing, we're only going after cell phone traffic. Now, move my head back down here. Let's see what the leads actually are, if they're phone calls or contact forms. So the contact forms for these guys too, this is not a standard contact form. Okay. This is like very in-depth. It's name, email, phone, the street address of the property. And there's a couple other ones like, I forget what they are, but like, how do you need to sell now? It's like now 30 days, 90 days, 6 months, something like that. Just like a drop down box. So if we go into the conversions, just hang with me for a sec. I just want to see what we have set up here, because we have a lot of different stuff going on. All right, so it looks like we got 2 call extension leads, 36 contact forms. Damn, that's awesome. And 14 phone calls from the phone call conversion action. So 14, 50, 16 phone calls overall, 36 contact forms. This phone call action is if someone clicks our ad, lands on the landing page, and calls one of the tracking numbers on the page. There's 14 inbound phone calls from that. And then the call extension is just a tracking number we have attached to our actual ad. So nobody even goes to the landing page. They just call directly from the ad. And then obviously the contact forms are 36 different contact form submissions, which is great. So any questions, drop them in the comment section below this video. Pretty great results. Again, guys, those 2 things are crucial. They're crucial for real estate investing, lead generation campaigns in Google. You have to give this time. It does not dial in 30 days. This is not a normal. If you watch all my case study videos, I'm always like, oh yeah, 30 days result, 60 days result. This is a 90-day commitment. There is no way around it. It's just the way it is. It takes time, lots of data. We have to sort through to optimize to get to this point. Okay? Just keep that in mind. And we're not using search partners, and it's all mobile traffic. All right? All right, I'll see you guys later.